Have mercy on we, Biafran. Lord, give us a freedom.
My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, I will be bringing to you some videos of Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, Ejiofor, and Prince Kanu. They were asked how the court went, and you will hear all of that in this video. But before we dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and if you are new, I urge you to do well to subscribe, click the like button and click the notification bell icon so that anytime I drop a video you will be well notified, and also share the video accordingly.
We have a whole lot of non-lawyers here who came to court today to show or to demonstrate solidarity with Mazi, the distinguished senator representing his senatorial constituency. But you see, the ruling today was in part disappointing and in part satisfactory. A lot of people might say it's a bit ambiguous, so I'm going to speak very briefly so that I do not preempt what is going to come out of the registry of the court. We are going to promptly apply for certified true copies of what the justice stated in court today. But some things that he made clear were as follows: that number one, Mazi Nnamdi was enjoying his bail when his house was invaded, and that was wrong. If you recall, we had obtained a judgment in 2022 at the High Court in Abia State, awarding him 1 billion. So this indirectly affirms that judgment. And that the manner of bringing him into Nigeria was also wrong. But despite all of that, the Supreme Court found cause to send this case back to the Federal High Court. And sending it back to the Federal High Court is actually called remission. And when they remit with instructions. We don't know yet what those instructions are because we don't have certified true copies of the judgment and the judgment order. So in days to come, that will be available and will be made available to the press.
Okay, please, when the judge said appeal and cross appeal, what does it mean? Well,
if government appealed against the discharge granted by the Court of Appeal, and we cross appealed, okay, against the stay of execution granted by the Court of Appeal. So these were the issues. But what came out was that the revocation of his bail was wrong. So this, in fact, has created a basis to further seek his release, through some other means.
So the judge is saying that the trial should continue. What does it mean for your team now?
Well, basically, it's going to continue or it's going to proceed in accordance with the instructions the Supreme Court has issued. And those instructions will be clearer when we get them in writing. So the judge or the Federal High Court judge will have to be restricted within those. It's called a remission. So they have to carry out, the Federal High Court has to carry out the strict instructions of the Supreme Court.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's it. Thank you.
I apologize to people for the manner in which we are restricted from coming inside the court today. We also victim because one of my junior lawyer, Mr. Chimwanya, was also not allowed access to the court today. So I discovered this a policy they introduced for to checkmate those who are coming inside. But I insisted you must come along with the ID card, otherwise you will not be allowed access. So, and we're not there to fight them. What the idea is just to get justice. Yes. And unfortunately, what has happened has happened. Today, the man that came up for judgment in appeal filed by the government against the decision of appeal. So, in summary, those who were inside will also confirm, collaborate the information at your first now. So, in summary, the court condemned in its entirety the invasion of Nnamdi September 2017. So the court condemned it in its entirety and also blame his eventual escape for being killed. Blame it on the government because the court said someone has been brought before the court and his matter adjourned from hearing. That if in the course of enjoying the bail granted, then the federal government discovered he has committed any offense to law or breached the bail commission, he will simply come to court and apply for that bail to be revoked or amend the charge. But in this case, they went to his house to invade the premises to kill him. Then at the same time, come to the court to apply for the bail granted him to be revoked. So the court not only condemned the fact that his house was invaded by the federal government security agents, it also condemned the fact that the federal court granted order revoking his bail. So other revocation of his bail was also condemned by the Supreme Court today. Then the court thirdly blamed the federal government and also condemned the brute force in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya and extraordinary remission to Nigeria. The court found the international law that condemned it noble. But courts likened the manner in which Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya to a situation whereby civilians go for search in the premises. And the court said, though is condemned and not covered, that there are injectable materials found in the material. That illegality will not affect those materials. So the narrative because was so the manner in which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in Kenya and extraordinary remission to Nigeria is still legal and unconstitutional. But that will not affect the fact that Nigeria law has to take its place. What does it mean by Nigeria law taking its place? That since already in Nigeria, that you must go back to the federal high court to finish the trial. That's some of what happened today. So of course they are aware that the federal government had before now 5 count charge which were related to use competence, portion to which the court struck out, the federal court struck out 8 count many some. So and we appeal against it. Eventually the court said we are going back to court for him to face that remaining 7 count charge. So this is some of what happened today in court. And it's not within our prerogative to condemn Supreme Court because this is final court of the land. So we are going back to federal high court to follow the law. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Is there any date set for that?
No. We're expected to follow up because of course we allow the federal government time to do that at their own time. Of course by January ending they are still there. So we're going to follow up to ensure this is given as quick as possible. On Monday we're going to get a date.
Thank you very much.
Actually, if I may ask, is it right for Supreme Court to refer back the appeal?
Sort of confusing. In the meaning of the Supreme Court, we're meant to understand that the security agencies messed up the whole thing. So there was illegality in the additional Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria. The court acknowledged that. But I'm so shocked that he has also perfected the wrongs of the federal government. He recognized that we are wrong, and then why taking back the same case to the federal high court? What's the meaning of that? You put illegality on illegality. That's what it is. So I do hope that the world would rise up and speak. And speak now. Injustice to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is injustice everywhere. It's a case of intimidation, suppression and subjugation. But I assure you, it won't last for too long. Nnamdi Kanu is mentally fit to confront whatever comes his way. But I do know that at the end, victory will come.